Now, I would like to request Mr. Bharat Gite to please come on stage and say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. So after such a long discussion, and the forum was on like anything, I have to deliver a speech one way. But you can stop me anytime. One more thing I need to balance is the left-hand side is RWTH Aachen and right-hand side is all my professor sitting here from the COEP Technological University. So I need to balance my talk about the both alma mater. So, guten Abend, namaskar. I want to welcome Dr. Helmut Dinger and University Professor Dr. Bernd Marker to India. I am sure because after a lot of hurdles, finally you both are here. And I must admit that the both dignitaries, the guest, Honorable Technical Education Minister and ex-Lord Mayor of this city, they planned to come yesterday, and because of the unavoidable travel from both gentlemen, the program was shifted today, but they have given their best wishes for the RWTH office. All the dignitaries, Ms. Britta Hofer from the German Consulate Office, Mumbai, Professor Sutaune, Vice Chancellor, COEP Technological University, my friend, student colleague, Dr. Mohit Raina, RWTH Office Managing Director, dear friend, Dr. Sandeep Patil, fellow respected members of the business, industry, and educational fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you, and before go on with my speech, I can, with your permission, because I'm standing between you and your cocktail dinner, so I need to balance that also as the universities. Both gentlemen, Dr. Dinger and Professor Marker, talked about their experiences in India, and they have shared the experience of the chaotic traffic, and end of the day, still the Indians are relaxed. I can tell you the one small story about it. 2013, I shifted back to India, and as curious you are, and supporting the Sandeep, I had also my own German clout and the friends. BMW, I was doing my master thesis, and the master thesis supervisor, Dr. Diploma Engineer Roman Zitte, he wanted to visit me to see India and see what I am doing, because he was amazed that someone who has stayed for such a long time, passed out from RWTH Aachen, and still going back to India, because he comes from Austria, and he says that I come from hardly 300 kilometers from Munich, but I still want to work in this country and don't want to go back to Austria. And how come this fellow is going back to India? So he wanted to come and see what I am doing. I was doing a small foundry. I was doing small foundry work in South Pune, and I had a long drive with him. We were traveling to Kolhapur. So this should not come on the record. It's just sharing the experience with you. We both were in my Innova car, and we were traveling to Kolhapur from Pune, and we were parallel driving along with one truck. As usual, the truck was on the right-hand side, it should be left-hand side. So that is not a big catch out of this. But he said, Bharat, tell me one thing. This truck was quite old, and having a simple stool or a chair for the driver, and the steering was like a very high-tech steering of a round shape. And he said, this guy without seat belt, simple chair, old truck, but very happy. He is like, "Main chala gadi leke" type, na? So he was happy, looking here and there, happy face. So he said, this is the difference between Germany and India, that this guy is not relaxed, he is happy, and we sitting in Germany, we talk about the weather, Shall I take my glass window down or not? Today is not sunshine, all these things. So this is the difference. See, we are relaxed as well as very much happy. We try to make the best out of the atmosphere, and I am sure that being here in India, and you can see, and the same thing was seen by many colleagues, many friends coming to India, this, even after arrival, whatever happens, the chaotic situation, but we have to make the happiness out of it, and which is we are making. So let me carry forward with my speech. I stand before you as a proud alumni of RWTH and have many fond memories of my lifetime in Aachen. Not many people here know that following my graduation from College of Engineering, Pune in 2005, I decided to go to Germany to do my master's at RWTH Aachen. As a 22 years old who had never traveled outside the Maharashtra, I was both nervous and excited about this opportunity. While I didn't know it then, RWTH has very long and strong connection, Indian connection. In 1959, RWTH supported the foundation of IIT Madras, and just few years later, in 1966, two institutions formed a first Indo-German university partnership. And finally, in 2022, the RWTH, Rheinisch-Westfälische Technische Hochschule, has come to Pune. As I welcome RWTH to Pune, I also want to reflect my time in Aachen. I landed in October 2005. The university has beautiful campus spread over 600 acres and has two core areas, Midtown and the Melton district. Aachen is typically college town with lot of cafes and open outdoor spaces. The university's 45,000 students form almost 20% of the town's population. I made lifelong friends at university, and as someone coming from a tiny small town, I hadn't even heard of some of the countries they were from, like Venezuela. The power of RWTH network is that I'm still in touch with many classmates, especially the Cristobal from Venezuela. Even today, when we meet, we grab a meal or drink at international exhibitions like GIFA in Düsseldorf, Hannover Messe. Besides the campus and friends, RWTH allowed me to get my hands dirty and learn, which was the question from the audience. The facility at RWTH, the furnace and foundry, allowed me to add my classroom knowledge with hands-on practical experience. We had excellent professors and curriculum that enabled me to pick up my technical and non-technical skills like leadership, business, social skills, and entrepreneurship. RWTH has very nominal cost of education. For your information, I paid 500 euro in a semester, which is nothing, and allows you to learn and earn. As Sandeep mentioned, while there, I worked also part-time as an Hiwi, Hilfskraft Wissenschaftliche. Yeah. So at the Foundry Institute on campus, this on-the-job experience and my RWTH background proved invaluable once graduated. I immediately got a job with Mahle GmbH, and imagine my happiness. Not only the recruiter, but many colleagues and the CEO of Mahle GmbH turned out to be a RWTH alumni. Everything that I did and learned during my time at RWTH made me realize that so much of our learning happens outside the classroom. The world is turned into a global village, and if we want to be successful, we must make a habit of always thinking the future, which is our college RWTH motto. Many professors of RWTH post their retirement, and this is for our right-hand side professors, have opened technological startups where young minds can explore their pursuit of brilliance, thus nurturing the benefit of practical knowledge. One excellent example is MagmaSoft, a company founded in Aachen in 1988. Its software is used widely throughout the metal casting industry for casting design and optimization. 90% of the global foundries today use this software, and I'm proud to say it's Aachen product. RWTH's commitment to excellence has also ensured the notable alumni who studied there, and some have gone far further to win the Nobel Prize for Chemistry and Physics. B.J. Habibie, the third president of Indonesia, is RWTH graduate, as is Ranga Yogeshwar, a notable physicist and science journalist. RWTH is one of the Germany's top-ranked public university and consistently ranks among the world's top 100 universities. It has 9 facilities, major facilities, right from the architecture, civil and mechanical engineering to business, economics, and medicine. In the world of engineering, it ranks 19th today globally. With the RWTH opening its Pune office, I can say confidently that many more students like me will be able to take advantage of such a renowned university here in Pune. Talking of the first step as an alumnus of COEP and RWTH Aachen, I'm proud and glad to mention here that some of my efforts being rewarded, and today the Metallurgical Department of COEP and Foundry Institute of RWTH has signed the MOU in August 2022. The MOU will focus on the student exchange program, professors visit, two-way, mutual academic benefits, faculty skill enhancement, guest speaker sessions, industry academia connects. As many of you know, I'm the founder and CEO of Taural India, the leading aluminum casting company in Pune. I want to say with all humility, without the knowledge, experience, and the leadership skill I gained at COEP and RWTH Aachen, Taural India would not be possible today. Everyone who visits the Taural India facility compares the infrastructure and technology to some of the leading manufacturing organizations in Germany and Western countries. I want to welcome all of you in the audience today to see our state-of-the-art facility located in Chakan, Pune. On that note, I also welcome RWTH office in our beautiful city of Pune, and want to end by reminding all of us to continue to make a habit of thinking future for our future. Thank you very much.